So we got our next feature premiere for MLB The Show 25. In this live stream, SDS went over all the new features and changes in Road to the Show for the new game. And we got a pretty good look at the new high school and college elements coming to Road to the Show. And in this video, I'm going to break it down and give you everything you need to know about Road to the Show and all of its changes. If you find this video helpful, of course, drop a like on it. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for MLB The Show 25 videos all year long. So let's get it started. First up, I just want to say that they had some technical difficulties on their stream today, so parts of the stream for me were really laggy, and I heard some other people had some similar issues as well, so if you notice some laggy gameplay, it's probably just because of that. So they started off this stream by talking about the high school element because that's where your Road to the Show is going to start. There's going to be 4 high school teams that you can choose from, and it's going to be region-based. So if you choose a state in the West, you're going to be playing for that West school. And each one of these schools is going to have their own unique home stadium. And as we already know, it's going to be a smaller stadium with like metal fences and stuff like that. We saw a lot of that already in the gameplay trailer. I will say not being able to like create your own high school or whatever is a little disappointing for me. I loved doing that in Road to Glory in the old college football games. I think that would be a really fun addition to this mode. Hopefully they keep expanding on this in future MLB The Shows. But for right now, for the first time this has been in the game, I'm okay with the 4 schools. Now, as we've already known for a while, you're going to be playing 2 to 3 games in high school. Your first one is going to be your senior day, and then after that, you're going to have the high school playoffs, and if you go all the way, you'll get to the high school state championship. And throughout these few high school games and this whole high school experience, you're going to be getting recruited by colleges and major league teams.
So now you've done 3 games in high school and you have 6 teams that want you to come to their school, but then you also have 10 teams in the MLB that want you to be a part of your organization that also have their own, rewards and packages to offer, which I think that's something that J-Ro can touch on.
Yeah, we're super pumped to say that your performance on field matters, right? So not every school will be available to you. You will have to earn your getting scouted. And that goes for both college and the MLB level. And each college is different once they start recruiting you, and they will show you a nice little package of what you're going to get if you decide to commit and go to school. And those vary based off the level of prestige, the exposure, how many upgrades you're going to get, and all that kind of good stuff. And that it was just a huge tribute to our team, all working together on different parts of this to make it all come into one.
Yeah. I think, honestly, Justin undersold that a little bit. Like, there's some really interesting aspects of, going to this college that offers this particular perk for pitchers, or this college that maybe offers twice as many tokens for you to spend directly onto your attributes. So there's a lot of weighing of your packages and the different opportunities in front of you.
So as we know, there's going to be 8 colleges that you can possibly get recruited to. You've got Cal State Fullerton, TCU, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, UCLA, Vanderbilt, and Texas. And each school is going to have its own unique offers and perks that you can get when you decide to go there. Like in this example, they showed LSU. It's got 5-star exposure. And if you go to a team with higher exposure, that's going to give you a better chance of getting drafted higher. But they only have 3 stars in the skill development. So you might not get as many tokens to upgrade your attributes. Each school will have these different options. And at the end of the day, you're just going to have to choose which one you think fits the style you're going for in your own Road to the Show. Now, of course, right out of high school, you can choose to go straight to the majors. There is going to be like the skills combine that you can participate in to try to boost your draft stock. And you can also commit to a college, go to the draft, see where you got drafted, and then just decide to go play in college. So you have a little bit of flexibility there, which is nice.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Decision.
So, we have our decision. You're going to get a trade-off depending on what you decide. Mm-hmm. For this sake, we want to show you guys what college is going to look like, so we're going to LSU.
I was going to say, hold on. On that screen, you'll notice, or you would have noticed, when you go between the pro and the MLB, you'll see that the college tells you that you'll be able to accept the college reward package that you had seen previously, but by attending by the round you were drafted in, you'll be offered a different amount of tokens for
That's a really
example,
good call
or
yeah.
if you're drafted in the first round, a 2 times bonus multiplier for the amount of games you played. And if you're the number 1 overall pick, there's an even more special award for you. So there's that separate trade-off too. Maybe you just want to get in the pros, take a handful of tokens and be on your way, but sometimes you kind of want to be that first round, first overall, and you'll be able to really get some really good stuff.
Now, similar to the high school experience, you're going to be playing 3 to 4 games in college. After you commit to a school, you're going to get the screen that says 3 years later, you'll be in your senior year of college, and you'll be entering the college tournament, and you will be playing in Omaha. They do have a stadium modeled kind of after the one in Omaha. And it is a tournament, so you'll have to win your games to get all 4 games played. And just like in high school, you're going to be getting recruited by major league teams. They're going to be showing some interest in you as these games go on. And from there, once you finish your college games, you'll end up going back in the draft, or I assume like other Road to the Shows, you'll be able to just choose the team you want to go to. And then you'll start your major league career just like normal. There's still more to talk about in this video when it comes to attributes and how building your character works, as well as perks. But as far as the high school and college element, I do really like it. I know there's going to be some people that want more time in high school or more time in college. I honestly agree. I would like to play maybe a whole college season or something like that. But as I said earlier, this is the first year they've added this into the game, so there's a lot of room for this to expand. Hopefully next year we get even more colleges to choose from, maybe longer sessions in both high school and college. But for this feature's entry point into the franchise, I think it's going to be pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think. Now let's talk about how you're going to upgrade your player.
So tokens are a new currency in Road to the Show this year that will be used to spend on your attributes, your perk, and pitch upgrades. I think this may be what I'm most excited about this year is the Path to 99 progression, where our players can control their Road to the Show growth any way they want, and that their control is at their fingertips.
So what I'm hearing is there's basically 100% flexibility on how much I want to raise all of my different attributes across the board to reach that path to 99 in all of them.
100%. Loadouts and skill sets removed. You can take any attribute all the way to 99. You earn it, you spend it where you want.
Now, I love this. I hate being restricted on what I can and can't upgrade. I hate only getting the option to upgrade certain things at certain times. Just give me the opportunity to upgrade whatever attribute I want based off my performance on the field. And if I'm earning a lot of these tokens, I'm going to be able to upgrade my attributes any way I want. If I want to go power all the way to 99 first, I can do that. If I want to make a more fielding first type of Road to the Show player, I can do that. I think this is a much better way to do it in an offline career mode type of game. Now, you'll also be able to use these tokens to upgrade the perks that you'll get through your Road to the Show journey.
Yeah, so perks, again, they impact your performance on the field and can allow you to change the tide of the game and swing it in your favor a little bit, is a good way to look at it. So there are a couple new things to perks this year, the biggest being the trigger and timing effect now. So some customization, some craftability to your perks to customize the way you want. The trigger timing essentially is the combination of criteria that determine when the perk would trigger. So for example, a day game, a 2-0 count, in away game, for example, and the effect would be something like a contact boost of 10%, decreased fielding ability at 5%. And then what is really awesome is then after you craft multiple levels of this perk, the final level is called our mastery level, where you get to add 2 effects to a perk. So now perks will have 2 different items, 2 different effects. So you can have a contact boost of 30 and maybe a swing timing boost of like 5%. So a really awesome thing there to customize, to craft, and again, to dive in as in-depth or as shallow as you feel like you want.
I actually think this looks really cool because I like how you can just change how the perk works. Like if whatever perk you're using triggers when there's a guy on second base, you can possibly upgrade that perk to make it trigger whenever there's a guy on any base. And then of course you can upgrade how it affects your bonus. You can go from like a 10 to 20% exit velocity boost and stuff like that. I really like this level of customization, and I like how it utilizes the same currency that you use to upgrade your attributes, because now you'll kind of have that back and forth being like, do I upgrade this specific attribute, or do I continue to upgrade this perk to give me these bonuses in these certain situations? And overall, that's kind of what we learned about Road to the Show today. They also mentioned some small things that the college and high school experience is going to be exclusive to Road to the Show. You can't play these modes outside of Road to the Show. And they also confirmed another small thing that people had a question about. Metal bats will not be in Diamond Dynasty. And overall, with everything we learned today, I think these new features look really fun. I think they look like a good change for the mode, but I would also like to see some changes at some point when you're actually in the major leagues. I feel like once you make the big leagues, everything just kind of plays exactly the same as it has in previous years. I'd like to see some more elements to keep your time through the minor leagues and through your journey in the bigs a little bit more exciting outside of just what your player does on the field. I'd like to see them add more things in the locker room, more ways to maybe have a trade happen. I don't know, just some ways to spice it up, because I feel like once you get past the high school and college element of Road to the Show now, it's pretty much just going to be the same thing as it has been for years. So let me know what you guys think about the Road to the Show changes in the comments. Are you on board with this? Do you think this looks good? Does it not really move the needle for you? Let me know down in the comments. Like I said earlier, if you found this video helpful, drop a thumbs up, subscribe for more MLB 25 videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.